I'm so excited. I got a new piece of fitness equipment. And if you clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, you know exactly what it is. Look what I just got, a very, very heavy package. What do you think it is? I got a weighted vest. And what the hell took me so long to get one? I have no idea, because I love fitness equipment and I have a little bit of pretty much everything. Spoiler alert, I am going to answer the question on the thumbnail right away. Does wearing a weighted vest help with weight loss? Yes, 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 it does. Stick around. Welcome to Boom 50 Fitness. My name's Regan and this is your channel for all things health and fitness in your 50s and beyond. The other question I'm going to answer right away, just in case you don't make it until the end of the video, is who should not wear a weighted vest? Okay, the people who should definitely not wear a weighted vest, at least not yet, are people who are just starting out on a fitness journey. So if you just started a walking program or a strength training program or hopefully both, a weighted vest is just not for you, not yet. You should also not wear a weighted vest if you are recovering from any sort of injury. And you definitely do not want to be wearing a weighted vest if you have been diagnosed with osteoporosis. But listen, we'll take a deeper dive into the subject of osteoporosis and how a weighted vest can offset osteoporosis. But if you have been recently diagnosed with osteoporosis, don't run out and buy a weighted vest. And that's not to say your doctor might not recommend one in the future, but initially it's just not a great idea. But who am I to tell you whether you should get a weighted vest or not? Well, my degree's in exercise physiology and I'm currently in a master's program in health sciences and nutrition. But like I said, whenever you are going to try something new, whether it's something regarding fitness or nutrition, always check with your doctor first. Always got to give that little disclaimer. So what is a weighted vest? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a vest that you wear that is weighted. And there are so many benefits when it comes to wearing a weighted vest. I already mentioned the first one, and that is weight loss. But you can also build greater strength and endurance, greater bone strength and density, better posture and balance, enhanced cardiovascular benefits, and it gives you workout variety when it comes to the intensity. Just like any new piece of fitness equipment, a weighted vest can help boost your exercise routine and give you a new approach to getting fit. And maybe you're just looking for a new way to challenge yourself. You can do the same routines that you're used to doing, but throw a weighted vest on and you are just gonna amp up the intensity. All right, since you may have clicked on this video because you wanted to hear about the weight loss benefits, let's get right into that. Working out while carrying extra weight will use up more energy. And what does that mean? That means you will be burning more calories. So if you couple this with a really healthy whole foods diet, it can help lead to weight loss. All right, I think you guys all know by now, I'm not big into calorie counting because I think it can set some people up for failure and it just makes them go a little crazy in the head. So there are other ways that wearing a weighted vest is going to help you lose weight besides just the extra calorie burn. So this next way that it's going to help you lose weight is probably one of my favorites, and you can probably guess what it is. It's greater strength and endurance. So when you put on a weighted vest, you're immediately forced to carry more weight. And carrying more weight means more effort on your part. So you'll build more strength just moving your body around, and you'll build more endurance by keeping your body moving. Another benefit of wearing a weighted vest for weight loss is how your body will deal with fat. Wearing a weighted vest can greatly improve muscle mass. And we all know this by now, the more muscle mass we have, the easier it will be for our bodies to burn fat. So building more muscle will definitely help with weight loss. If you want to build full body strength, a weighted vest is a great option. It's simple. Adding more weight just puts more demands on your body, and that will translate into greater strength gains. The specific muscle groups that will be worked when you're wearing a weighted vest completely varies depending on what you're using it for. Another huge benefit to wearing a weighted vest, and personally the reason I got one, is it helps with bone density. My mom has osteoporosis, and I am gonna do everything in my power not to get it. But you're wondering, how does it make your bones stronger? Well, basically, anytime you're making your muscles stronger, you're making your bones stronger too. Any sort of weight-bearing exercise will put stress on your bones. And this actually helps boost bone-forming cells. They're called osteocytes. And the result is stronger, denser bones that are more resilient against breaking and chronic bone diseases. Like I mentioned earlier, osteoporosis, and the other one is sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle mass. A study at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute showed that wearing a weighted vest for 15 to 20 minutes, whether resistance training or just going out for a walk 3 times a week, can be very beneficial when it comes to bone health. You all want to maintain your independence as you get older, right? Well, start taking care of your bone health right now. So I talked about the benefits when it comes to wearing a weighted vest and your strength and endurance, but a weighted vest can really help improve your core strength specifically. But how does a weight vest improve core strength specifically? Because the body has to learn to carry a heavier load above the midline of the body. The weight essentially makes you focus on your posture. And this was definitely something I was concerned about because, of course, we want to maintain great posture through life, and I was afraid the way the weight would be distributed is it would make me do a little bit of a forward lean, and I can tell you right now that it does not. So basically, it does the opposite. It strengthens your core and helps with your posture. Maintaining correct posture means more recruitment from those midline muscles. So we're talking the rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, internal, external obliques, your low back. Those are all the muscles that make up your core. And who doesn't want a stronger core? Okay, let's talk about our hearts next. A weighted vest can greatly improve your cardiovascular capacity. And you are gonna notice this the first day that you wear one, even if you're just doing everyday normal tasks around the house, or if you're going out for a walk. I took Fiona out for a walk on a completely flat surface, and it definitely amped up the intensity of a short little 10-minute walk. And then when I wore it to climb the hills around here, I really felt my heart working harder. And you know, I love some good zone 2 training with some short little intervals that really get the heart rate up. And wearing a weighted vest on a walk is a great way to do that. And of course, it makes sense. Your body just has to work harder to travel the same distances. So while wearing a weighted vest can seem more difficult cardiovascular wise, in the long run, it is going to actually help your cardiovascular markers like your VO2 max, which is how well your body uses oxygen. And here's a simple little benefit that I experienced with the weighted vest is just adding a little bit of variety to my workouts. Basically, not being bored as I work out. And you know, you've got to find things that you are going to stick with. What I have found is just wearing my weighted vest, which I'll put on in a minute, just makes everything a little bit more fresh and exciting. It basically just spices up your regular exercise routine. All right, I'm gonna put on my weighted vest, and then we're gonna talk about what weight you should wear. So this one's pretty heavy, and I'll tell you what one I got and what the good rule of thumb is. So it actually just distributes your weight, or not your weight, but the weight of the vest really evenly. So, oops, was that the wrong one? Yeah, here we go. Click it in, and you can adjust these straps, and it's great. Like, you can see the weights in the back. So this one is, it's got sand in it. So that's what creates the weight. Some of the more expensive ones have the weights that you can slide in and out, so you can change the amount of weight that the vest has. But it's kind of nice, right? I was wearing it the other day and I took off, I can put a puffer coat over top, but I took off the puffer coat because it got hot, because you will find that you warm up a lot faster wearing a weighted vest. Tied my puffer around my jacket and ran into someone that I'd never seen before, and she was like, nice weighted vest. And we just got chit-chatting about health and fitness and nutrition for the longest time. And she did say, that's the nicest weighted vest that I've seen, because it says it's for men or women, but it fits me really well, and I'm not a huge woman, so I will link it down below in case this is the one you're interested in. It was not that expensive. So, how heavy should your weighted vest be? Well, this is what the experts all say. Your weighted vest should be 10% of your body weight. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did. I thought to myself, well, I'm really strong, so I'm going to go heavier than 10%. This is 16 pounds, and I weigh somewhere between 115 and 120, so I went quite a bit more than the 10%, and I kind of regret it. Yes, I can carry this around, but I do wish that I stuck to that rule of thumb of 10% of your body weight. So I may actually purchase another one that is just 10% of my body weight. So how do I use mine? Well, I love wearing it when I go walking, and then also I have used it on some strength training days. So it's great for squats and lunges, a leg day, it's perfect for, but I also love having the extra weight when doing body weight exercises like push-ups and dips. I'm pretty sure doing a pull-up with this on would be a little bit too difficult. Adding a weighted vest can just be a simple, low-impact option for increasing your fitness levels. So like I said earlier, wearing a weighted vest is a great way to improve strength, endurance, and cardio. Adding extra weight influences how your muscles are going to stress during exercise. The added weight is going to increase the force at which you exert yourself, and that will lead to faster energy depletion, which might sound bad, but actually leads to very positive results. And a real quick shout out to my brand new friend Heidi, who I met today on my walk wearing my weighted vest, and she was kind of the inspiration behind this video. I decided after our long walk and talking health and fitness and nutrition the whole time that why not put out a video on a weighted vest. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Let me know if you have a weighted vest. Are you going to get a weighted vest after listening to this video? Let me know in those comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so you are the first to know when my next video drops. My name's Regan. This is Boom 50 Fitness, your new BFF for fitness and fat loss in your 50s. I'll see you next time I see ya. I answered your question, right? A weighted vest is going to help you lose weight. Cheers!